WWE 2K22 reveal is the most random thing I've ever seen.
Okay folks, it's time to promote our newest video game WWE 2K22. What do you have?
Maybe a trailer?
No.
Maybe a screenshot of Roman Reigns?
No.
What about a cover reveal?
No. I'm thinking Rey Mysterio hitting A619 to Cesaro because that's what everybody wants to see.
What about a tag team match?
What the fuck?
Yeah, that will get people excited. We'll also talk about Randy Orton vs Bray Wyatt, Samoa Joe, The Hurt Business, and more. Welcome back to the channel.
Good morning, everybody.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
My family. It's Drew McIntyre.
Farming is gambling. Why would I watch the show?
A little bit of the bubbly.
I'd much rather be at home.
What is going on, people? Welcome back to another episode of Greatness of Wrestling, the forehead of the table right here. Let's jump into WWE 2K22. So at WrestleMania 37 we got the first ever teaser, and people are either saying it looks absolutely amazing or the same. So during that trailer teaser we see Rey Mysterio doing his signature maneuver 619 to Cesaro, and that's basically it. Oh my god, the graphics are amazing. I guess. I mean, I can see a bit of a difference. For the most part, it's the lighting, pubic hair on Rey Mysterio's beard. It all looks nice. Especially in the ring, the lighting feels more like on WWE television, so I get that. Maybe the textures are a bit better. I'll be honest though, I couldn't tell if it's PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5. But that's just me. I don't see the groundbreaking graphics people are talking about. And trust me, I'm trying to be excited. Speaking of PlayStation 5, PlayStation's YouTube channel says that this game is going to be on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. Could be an error, we have no idea. But I mean, logically, I do believe this game has to be on PlayStation 5, right? It wouldn't make any sense if it wasn't. Now the only issue is, I don't think it's going to use PlayStation 5's potential to its fullest. This game probably wasn't made for PlayStation 5, so it's going to be one of these scenarios where you have a game made for PlayStation 4, but on PlayStation 5 it looks just a bit more crisp. PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. You're not gonna see the massive difference like we've seen in the past games between the next gen and current gen. And like I've said in this one, I can't tell. Is that PlayStation 5? I guess it looks a bit better. Also, the decision behind what footage to use to tease the game is just so odd. Like, I don't get it. You would expect them to use major names or someone we never seen before in a WWE game, and something happening that is not in the current game, so we get excited. We saw a 619 from Rey Mysterio. I mean, I love Rey, but come on. To Cesaro. Great wrestler and all, but Cesaro. Out of every name. And also they use the exact same animation that is already in WWE 2K20. It's like, are you even trying? Is this intentionally trying to look disappointing so we get surprised later? I hope so, because I really hope it's a great game, don't get me wrong, but so far, I'm just saying that people are reaching. It's not that spectacular. If you would recreate that clip with WWE 2K20 with good quality, and you would lie to people that it's WWE 2K22, people would say, oh my god, this looks so much better. Oh my god, the graphics! And let's be fair, the graphics were never really a problem with the WWE games. I just really want to talk about WWE games because I miss them. And I'm sure this game is going to be a lot better. I'm gonna be honest, after watching this teaser, I'm less excited. Which sucks because I expected this game to not only play different, which is, I don't know if that's the case, but look different as well. And now I feel like I'm just watching 2K20 with some updates probably. Rey Mysterio's attire is like from 2019, by the way. When I first saw the teaser, I was just a bit excited because, I mean, we saw something. But at the end of the day, we just saw an old animation from superstars we already seen before who are outdated, and it doesn't even look that different. I love the logo though. The logo looks absolutely amazing. I love that it looks different now, finally. Like, honestly, I fuck with the logo. I really do fuck with the logo. And I know it's too early to tell. I'm not trying to say the game is bad or anything like that. I'm just talking about a questionable choice behind the footage. Just that. Every time I'll see something, I'll make a video, we'll discuss it. If it turns out to be a great game, thank God. If it turns out to be a bad game, well, poop. What are your thoughts on the game? Does it look that much better? Are you guys really excited about it? Is Rey Mysterio on the cover? Why was this footage chosen to hype the game? Like, that's the worst way you can actually try to get people excited. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I quickly want to talk about Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt. Some people say one of the worst WrestleMania matches of all time. Now, I honestly disagree. I think it was okay-ish, you know, once you kinda get what happened right here. Oh, but the great one, it only took one RKO. Well, he was stunned by the betrayal. It's not exactly RKO that did the job. From someone who didn't really care about the story, this was okay. But the plan was a bit different. Fightful Select reports that Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, was actually scheduled to beat Randy Orton at WrestleMania. But the only reason we got the surprise finish was because of Bruce Pritchard and Vince McMahon. They love this shit. And it could have been better, obviously, to satisfy the crowd, because not most people get what's happening right here. You know, they just see an RKO, Bray Wyatt takes the pin, and people are like, oh my god, he's buried. Bray Wyatt is buried right now, which is, you know, not the case really. But to satisfy the crowd, maybe it was a wrong decision in the end. On Monday Night Raw, we saw a different commentary. Corey Graves is back, and we got a brand new commentator, Adnan Virk. You probably noticed Samoa Joe is no longer on commentary, and according to Ringside News, Samoa Joe is still under WWE contract, and we might see him wrestle again. I don't know how reliable this is. Take it with a grain of salt, obviously, but that would be great. Hear me out. Samoa Joe returns to the WWE ring. That's kinda okay, right? Pretty exciting. Samoa Joe goes to SmackDown and returns by interrupting Roman Reigns. Reigns, Samoa Joe, Samoa versus Samoa. Just lovely shit, man. Just lovely shit. I want to see this rivalry. The promos would be absolutely amazing. Reigns, Samoa Joe, and Paul Heyman. This just screams potential, and honestly would love to see it at SummerSlam. That would be the best thing Samoa Joe would do in his WWE career. Just my opinion. When it comes to commentary, it's okay, you know, I think we didn't need the change. Just my opinion. It will take time for this guy to get used to it, of course. I can't judge right now. I just feel like he sounds way too official and professional, and I'm not a fan of that. According to Dave Meltzer, Riddle wasn't supposed to win the United States Championship in the first place, and it was actually Keith Lee who was supposed to win the title, but he wasn't at the pay-per-view. They didn't give the championship to John Morrison because he's in a rivalry with Bad Bunny. Riddle was the only choice. And obviously at WrestleMania, Sheamus won the championship from Riddle, so that is over. It seems like Riddle maybe pissed off someone backstage. I don't know what's happening, but this guy basically lost to Bobby Lashley in a very one-sided match and lost the championship. And I don't know, I've heard rumors that Vince McMahon really loves Riddle, but now it seems like he just lost all interest. Let's be fair, his gimmick is a joke. It can be funny, but with this kind of gimmick, you can't really expect this guy to be a main eventer in the WWE, which sucks. I mean, he does have charisma, let's be fair. And his matches, pretty good. I wasn't a fan of this guy before, but that's mostly because I didn't watch NXT. Now, I kinda dig him. Seems like Keith Lee was supposed to win the championship. Now, Raw after WrestleMania was a complete disaster. One of the worst, has to be the worst Raw after WrestleMania of all time. Wasn't even a good regular show. So why wouldn't you bring back Keith Lee? At least we would have one big moment. And the last thing I want to talk about in greatness of wrestling is the Hurt Business. So we all know the Hurt Business is no more. Well, it kinda is, but it's only Bobby Lashley and MVP, which is not a faction. A wrestler with a manager shouldn't have a tag team name or whatever. But it seems like it's going to continue, but add new people, which is okay. First of all, seems like Vince McMahon doesn't give a crap about Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin at all. They lost against the Viking Raiders, and it seems like their push is absolutely over. No more. It ends. Why would you fix something that is not broken? This faction was almost perfect. Add members. Don't change them. But it seems like Retribution, Tractor, and Boner or whatever are going to join the Hurt Business right now, which is, well, it has pros and cons, obviously. First of all, these two are probably very talented people and they deserve better. They'll get rid of the masks and stuff, and basically their careers might get fixed. I'm sure MVP can handle that. But I'm just saying, for the faction itself, I don't want to see it. I really don't want to see it. I want the original Hurt Business. Maybe one day in the future they'll reunite. I'm just saying it was really unnecessary and doesn't do any good. I mean, look at these two. There are many other ways you could actually fix these two. Also, I see a bit of a inconsistency. The Boner guy, he's different than every other Hurt Business member. And his partner himself, he's a bit different. Can't put my finger on what it is. Maybe that he's bald, but Bobby Lashley is bald. Well, I don't know what is it, but he's a bit different than any other Hurt Business member. I don't know. What could it be? Face paint maybe? Pants? I don't know what it is, but I thought the Hurt Business has specific requirements for you to be in that faction. I guess not. We'll see. I'm just not a big fan of this new change. Whatever, people, thank you for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. The great one. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.